So that's how South Africa made a what you call a terrific, a hammering comeback, we can say. In the second T20 international match, South Africa won the match by 51 runs. Yes, India defeated South Africa in the first match by 101 runs. Then South Africa returned the favor by 50. 50 is also a huge number. A lot of things happened in the match. Quinton de Kock's 90 odd runs. Then Bartman also took 4 wickets. Collective effort from everyone. Like a side which was completely out of zone came into zone. Like South Africa is quite unpredictable. We often say them chokers, but their form still is a concern if you look at the stats and everything. They haven't won series and matches and all these things. So first of all, we will talk with in our panels everyone. We have got AyanChatterjee, AyushShekhar, and the below there is Anup sir. Anup sir is at Mullanpur. He just shifted his base from Cuttack to Mullanpur. Very quickly he changes the case, and we have got Harsha also. So Ayan, first of all, we start with you. Like what you will say, right? First of all, we'll talk about India's batting, especially. I didn't see any intent, like Shubman Gill getting out on the first ball, Surya Kumar Yadav playing like a practice match, giving catching practice to De Kock. Even Hardik Pandya struggled. He was defending properly. Like there was no urgency when the required rate was going past 12, 13. It was like we will take our time. We will just play what we want. It was strictly like that. If you look at the complete match, अक्षर पटेल नंबर 3 बैटिंग, हार्दिक पांड्या द फिनिशर, नो इंटेंट, रिलैक्स चलता है ना कि क्या कोई कर लेगा हमारा, ऐसा था एटीट्यूड. व्हाट डू से आयन?
Yes, India's batting was the main problem, I think, because yes, the bowling was not up to the mark also, but those were dewy conditions, flat pitch, and so 214 was, I think, 15-20 above par. But having said so, would have expected a better response from the Indian batters. And the problem with the Indian batting is the vice captain is out of form, that is Shubman Gill. The captain is out of form, that is Surya Kumar Yadav. Now, Shubman Gill might have got a very good ball, but the numbers don't lie. He got out for a golden duck today. Surya got hit a boundary, but then got out for five. Again, not helping it. Hardik Pandya was not at his fluent best. I think he tried to. We need to give credit to South African bowlers. I thought they learned from the first innings and hit the right lines and lengths, and that really strangulated the Indian batting. The only person who fired and was free flowing was Tilak Verma. He played a lone hand, 62 of 34. He was the only one who gave a fight, and because of his 62, that India got, I won't say close to South Africa's total, but the main margin of defeat was 51 runs. It was only due to Tilak Verma. Yes, he got support from Jitesh Sharma also towards the end. But Hardik was slow. Yes, there was no intent, you're right, but I think it was also more to do with South Africa bowling really well and coming up with better plans to execute. I mean, look at it. So far, the series has been a tale of two matches. I mean, in the first match, India dominated South Africa, and now South Africa returned the favor to dominate India. So it's now 1-1. Now what has happened is that now it is a three-match series from here on. It's a five-match series overall, so three-match wrapper from here on. Let's hope that matches from here on will be close, because you don't want one-sided games like this. I mean, two games they've seen totally one-sided. Shubman Gill got a good delivery, I'll say, but again, he's out of form. He really needs to perform, because by accommodating him, the Sanju Samson Abhishek Sharma combination has been broken. This is a fact. And Surya Kumar Yadav, I think his confidence is totally shattered after Gautam Gambhir took over as coach, and his position has gone from 4 to 5 or 6, whatever. I mean, it's like, come on, anybody can come at 3, anybody can come at 8. I mean, Shivam Dube was seriously batting at 8 today. I mean, seriously, something was seriously wrong with his Indian team. I mean, and it's still like keep on happening with Gautam Gambhir at the helm. We can't help it. And Gautam Gambhir knows that this is his team. He controls. He's the non-playing captain of the Indian cricket team. That is the problem. This is the problem. So I'm not going to overreact to this defeat, because it's 1-1. It's not that India is 0-2 down. It's just 1-1. But if these key wins, losses keep on happening, and Surya doesn't get runs, or Shubman Gill doesn't get runs, then I'm sorry to say the confidence will go down, and Surya will make wrong decisions in the field. At the moment, what he's being able to do is he's separating being captain and Surya the pattern, Surya captain. He has somehow been able to separate. But if he keeps on failing, then there could be a time when there is a close match, he'll make a blunder. Like today, I thought he made a blunder in the first innings when he gave Arshdeep the extra over, when Arshdeep was not bowling well. Then I think Hardik Pandya could have been given an over. But anyway, That's the captain's call. I cannot comment on that. But Surya, the batter, really needs to perform to get back into form. And Shubman Gill, I don't know when he will perform because his T20 records doesn't speak for itself. It's a very pathetic record to say the least. So that's my opinion. Good win for South Africa, and the series is nicely set up 1-1 with 3 to play, and that is what we all want.
Yeah, it's a big series. 5 matches, you get ample time. Like the next match is in Dharamshala. Like it's on Sunday. We have got 2 day break, not a 1 day break, because last match was on 9th and we jumped on 11. Now it's on 14th. If I'm not, yes, it's on 14th. So we have a 2 day gap. And also Dharamshala, the conditions will be quite chilly because it's into the mountains. Dharamshala, entire stadium and all this. So आयुष आपकी तरफ आते हैं अभी। मतलब आप तो थोड़े नाराज होंगे गंभीर की परफॉर्मेंस मतलब परफॉर्मेंस मतलब वो तो खेल नहीं रहे, लेकिन वो कहते हैं ना सब कुछ डिसाइड किया जाता है हमारे हेड कोच साहब से, क्योंकि सूर्य कुमार यादव ने भी क्लियर कट एक इंटरव्यू में कहा है कि वो डिसाइड गंभीर डिसाइड करते हैं कि प्लेइंग 11 क्या होगा। आई मीन सीरियसली, अक्षर पटेल एट नंबर 3 पोजीशन, नो डाउट ही इज अ फ्लोटर, ही हेल्प्स यू टू टेक द टीम आउट ऑफ ट्रबल, बट just when in the first over Akshar Patel came and he just played dot balls by dot balls. He was struggling like anything. And I repeat again, something is wrong in this team again. There was no intent. मतलब मुझे वो शब्द का इस्तेमाल नहीं करना है, मतलब जो मतलब समझ लो मैं क्या कहना चाहता हूँ। जो करना है वो कर लो, ऐसा ऐसा पूरे टीम का एटीट्यूड लगा मुझे। क्योंकि देखो, बिकॉज देर इज वन रीजन, no matter what happens, Gigi is not going away. Surya places effort. Shubman Gill will get a long rope. Akshar Patel is was a former ex vice captain. All places are secured now. Only Sanju Samson, Rinku Singh are thrown away out of the team. Other team is very relaxed. So this is a sign I'm telling you. See, World Cup is just 2 months away. This performance will hurt India because it's a long T20 World Cup. There are 3 to 4 stages. Then you win the World Cup. It's not going to be easy. आप क्या कहोगे आयुष?
जब से कितना टाइम हो गया गौतम गंभीर को आए हुए? पिछले 1.5 साल हो गए होंगे ऑलमोस्ट। और इन 1.5 साल में इन जनाब को पता भी नहीं है कि किस खिलाड़ी को किस पे भेजना है। आज आपने भेजा अक्षर पटेल को नंबर 3 पे। यही टेस्ट सीरीज में आप वॉशिंगटन नंबर 3 पे भेज रहे हैं। तो ये कोई तरीका नहीं हुआ कि ऑलराउंडर को उठाकर आप नंबर 3 पे रख लो। आपके पास मिचेल मार्श जैसा वो प्लेयर नहीं है जो पावर हिटिंग करे। बोथ आर बॉलिंग ऑलराउंडर्स। वो बैटिंग ऑलराउंडर है पहली बार। अगर आप अपने ऑलराउंडर को मिचेल मार्श बनाने के प्लानिंग में उतार रहे हैं तो सॉरी टू से यू आर रॉन्ग पाथ। आपकी स्ट्रेटेजी बहुत ही गलत है। आप नेशनल टीम को कोच कर रहे हो, किसी गली मोहल्ले की टीम को नहीं कर रहे हो कि भाई ये तू चला जा। नहीं भाई तू चला जा, नहीं भाई तू आज इस मैच में चल, तेरी बारी, चल निकल। ये गली मोहल्ले की क्रिकेट नहीं है, दिस इज इंटरनेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म। यहाँ पर आपको नंबर 3 पर एक एक बैटर ही खिलाना पड़ेगा प्रॉपर। जो तिलक वर्मा 62 रन समथिंग रन बनाया है, वो 3 नंबर पे रह के नहीं बना सकता? बना सकता है। कप्तान क्या कर रहा है? कप्तान को अपना सोचना होगा। ऐसा नहीं कि हर टाइम कोच के पिछलग्गू बन के घूमना पड़ेगा कि जो कोच बोलेगा हम वही करेंगे। कोच बोलेगा बाएं मुड़ तो बाएं मुड़ेंगे, दाएं मुड़ तो दाएं मुड़ेंगे। आज आज कप्तान कहीं था ही नहीं गेम में जो ये बताता है भाई तू यहाँ बॉल डाल, तू वहां बॉल डाल। नहीं, सारा गेम उधर डगआउट से चल रहा था। ऐसा लग रहा था हम लोग क्रिकेट मैच नहीं बल्कि फुटबॉल मैच देख रहे हैं, जहां पे कोच बता रहा है इधर 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 उधर। व्हाट इज दिस? कप्तान का भी कोई रोल होना चाहिए ना। कप्तान ऐसा होता है जो जिसका काम होता है टीम को लड़वाना। कोच का काम होता है मैनेज करना, बताना कि भाई अगला तू इसको वो दे। तुम्हारी क्या राय है? कोच पूछेगा ना कि मैं चाहता हूँ कि अगला ओवर इसको दो। फिर कप्तान बताते नहीं इसको नहीं देते, हम उसको दे देते हैं। तो कप्तान भी तो वही है। कप्तान तो कोच के इशारे पे नाच रहा है। बॉलिंग में आज इतनी खराब बॉलिंग, ऊपर से ड्यू इतनी गिरती है। एक तो नॉर्थ इंडिया में मैच हो रहा है, ठंड है। अगर यहाँ इतना ड्यू गिर रहा है तो अगला धर्मशाला में मैच है, वहां तो उससे भी ज्यादा ड्यू गिरेगा। तो आपको वेल प्रिपेयर्ड रहना पड़ेगा। और 2 महीने बाद वर्ल्ड कप मैच है। आप इस तरह की ढिलाई बर्दाश्त नहीं करोगे। आपको, चलो चलो एक मिनट के लिए मान लिया कि आपके ग्रुप में यूएसए है, नामीबिया है, अमेरिका है, सॉरी यूएसए अमेरिका, अरे यूएसए नामीबिया है, नेदरलैंड होगा, आई गेस पाकिस्तान होगा, वहां तो आप निकल जाओगे। लेकिन असली गेम आपका होगा सुपर 8 में, नॉकआउट्स में, जब सामने ऑस्ट्रेलिया होगा, इंग्लैंड होगा, साउथ अफ्रीका होगा, न्यूजीलैंड होगा, उनसे आप कैसे टैकल करोगे ऐसी 2 टके की स्ट्रैटेजी पे? वो तो समझ जाएंगे ये पिछले कई समय से ढीला ढाला क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं, इनको मारो। जैसे आज डिकॉक हावी हो गया, आपके पास कोई प्लान था ही नहीं उसको आउट करने का या रन रोकने का, आप उल्टा रन लुटाते गए। यॉर्कर फेंकने के बजाय फुल टॉस, नतीजा क्या हो रहा है, कभी वाइड जा रही है, कभी लेग बाई हो जा रहा है, कभी बाई हो जा रहा है। अर्शदीप के ओवर में इतने वाइड, अर्शदीप ही बॉल फेंक रहा था ना, कि इंडिया की जर्सी पहन के हारिस राव बॉलिंग कर रहा था। क्या है ये उसको 2 एल देना ही नहीं चाहिए था ओवर। अगर आपका बॉलर इतना अगर ऑफ डे है, चलो मान लेते हैं, लेकिन एटलीस्ट आपको दोबारा से ओवर नहीं देना था उसको, किसी और से लगवा सकते थे। एक दो बैटर्स और एक दो प्लेयर्स के भरोसे आप उतरते हो, कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा कहाँ से?
Yes, like Arshdeep bowled six wides in the over. I'm not saying in his entire 4 overs, he bowled six wides, five were back to back. One was earlier bowled. Like he was completely off the radar and everything. I guess Quinton de Kock was also into the zone. We should not forget 90 runs he scored to the 213 runs. It was a huge contribution. Ferreira also scored runs, and also Miller gave some finishing blows and everything. It was a good setup by South Africa, but I'm telling you, there's something wrong in this team. I'm noticing it. Look, it's not about this T20 international set. We have got same people from the test to ODI to T20 international. Majority, if you look at 5 to 6 people are same. It's not like, look, Australia, England, South Africa, they've got different squads. If you look at the squads of South Africa from test to ODI, there's Donovan Ferreira is there, there's Bartman is there, there's another people are there. So they have some specialists. Like we have specialists in all the three fronts is good, but the defeats of this South African series, like it reflects and it reveals that something is wrong is happening. Like you mentioned, like Harris Roth, like no harm to Harris Roth fans. Huh? I just took the name of Harris Roth. He's a very good bowler, but he has got a lot of beating by our Indian batters and everything. But I just want to tell one thing. Surya Kumar Yadav wasn't the first choice captain, not at all. Because let me tell you about this. Often Virat Kohli has said that MS Dhoni was into the ears of selectors. He didn't got captaincy on his own. A former captain gives a recommendation to who will be his successor. Like MS Dhoni gave the reins to Virat Kohli, so he became the captain. I'm talking 2017, that era, 2019, all that. And when Rohit retired from the captaincy, he gave his recommendation because he wanted Surya to take over his reins, not Hardik Pandya. Because what happened in IPL 2024 and everything when Hardik was made a captain of MI. This is the real fact I'm telling you. And yes, there is absolute reason Gautam Gambhir doesn't want to work with Hardik because Hardik doesn't listen to anyone because he listens to only Ashish Nair and all that during his GT stint and everything. So this all these links, Ajit Agarkar was somewhat helpless. We can say he had to make Surya Kumar Yadav captain, and they gave a reason that Hardik is not 100% fit every time. I mean, this is not the even Chris Shrikant said on during his YouTube channel that this season doesn't apply. It's simple that Gautam wants to work with Surya. That's why he's captain. Look at Hardik's performance. Leave this match. His knock was questionable, but in the first match we won because he scored runs. That 50 odd runs that was crucial. It was important. But what has happened? No, Surya Kumar Yadav is not the captain. He doesn't have the power. All the messages are coming from dugout. Sitanshu Kotak is there. Warne Morkel is there. On field, there's no captain. There's a captain sitting in the dugout, uh, giving some notes for passing it to the 12th man, 13th man, everything. This has happened. Cricket is not played like that. No, test match, I can agree that coach plays a huge role, but it's not like that. But we should give credit to South Africa. Let's get back to South Africa as well. But the wicket was very flat, even in the pitch which was shown during the toss time and everything. It was clearly evident that it's a batting and belter track. So Harsha will get to you. Uh, what do you think? Do you think India can bounce back? Because if you look at the positives, though, Tilak Verma scored a half century. He showed that he has the class and everything. Because I'm telling you, the more Tilak Verma scores some runs, big runs, no, Shreyas Iyer's return will be very much again at the back door and everything. But Harsha, what's your take? South Africa, like a comprehensive win, not a 100 run win, but a win is win after all, and 51 is also a big number in T20 national cricket.
So basically, I want to say that if there is no change in a match, like if Axel Patel wouldn't have been postponed, like preponed to like in number three position, it couldn't be easy win for in India. So they have been checking for any position, and there is no confirmation for any position in Team India currently looking by the Gautam Gambhir while he's coaching. So that makes a sense. Like we can say, if Tilak Verma could have been sent in number three and Axel could have played in number five, it could be a perfect balanced team, and Akshar Patel and Shivandu Bhai can complete the game easily. So that makes it complex to make a win. And we can see there was very so much due in the match. So after that, Aziz couldn't have been gone for a what we say, like he had not gone for the stock. And after that, so that was not making it easy. And by saying that India can bounce back easily, like it is in the advantage is like we have home pitch. And another thing is the next match is in Dharmasala. So Dharmasala is like a swing pitch, like it is will have a hair quality so much, and weather will be too much cold, and there may be a fog in the condition. So that might be a very like it could help the bowlers to take a wickets, but not for the batters, like today's pitch. And one more thing is like India can bounce back easily because the home advantage is for India.
Yeah, but home advantage isn't everything. Harsha, my friend, it's not like home advantage. All these South African players have played a lot of IPL cricket for different franchises. There's Brevis. Stokes was dropped today. Don't know why that decision was taken and all. But it really shows that South Africa has the adaptability. We say that we won the ODI series by 2-1, like the Indian fans. But South Africa played good cricket in two matches out of three. It was a nail biter the first ODI. But it was I'm telling you again, it's something is alarming here, because Gautam Gambhir, as I said, nothing is going to happen to him. He has the backing of his players and everything, because the players are, देखो सीधी बात है, रिलैक्स हो गए प्लेयर्स, कुछ भी हो जाए, there is GG, there are everything is there, and that's not good. I would like to say one thing, we often say na that Gautam Gambhir is a KKR winning coach, and a winning captain also in 2012 and later in 2024. But we forget like Rahul Dravid. I just had a look at it. Rahul Dravid, he worked with Delhi Daredevils. If I'm not wrong, 2015. At that time, it was Delhi Daredevils, not Delhi Capitals, as the head coach. He was with Rajasthan Royals as a player. He played a lot of IPL cricket. I would say not T20 national cricket. And also at the same time, Rahul Dravid coached Rajasthan Royals as well. Then he went to NCA under 19 IPL franchise and all these things. Then he went to Indian cricket team. I mean, look at this, the steps which he became the head coach of a billion dollar cricket team. There are some steps no doubt Gautam Gambhir has a lot of things he has won as well. But look at the experience though. When you work with different kinds of people, cricketers and all this, you get to know what is required at what positions. Suppose, see, if Akshar Patel couldn't have got a promotion number three, Sky would have scored, Shivam Dubey would have got a rope. It's quite a simple thing. No, trust your players, world class players you have. No, you only say the entire Indian cricket team and fans say. What do you say, Anup sir? He's still at the stadium. We will now get back to Anup sir. I can see in your face like you are disappointed with the defeat. But I'm telling you, it's a cricket. It's a game of gentlemen. But you only say no, why not trust the players? Why is Rinku Singh not there? I mean, look at Shubman Gill getting a long rope. Sai Sudarshan is waiting. Ruturaj Gaikwad is waiting. A lot of Sanju Samson. We forgot Samson completely now. Completely. Like, who is Samson now? Not even into this playing 11 and anything. So many complications are being said. A perfectly nice team which was looking is now in a mess. It's not like, see, first match also it was a wake up call. The batting department, I'm saying. Hardik saved. This time Hardik didn't score. There was a collapse and anything. Tilak Parwa fight it a lone battle. I'm telling you, this is not a 50 run defeat. There were some lusty blows by Jitesh Sharma at the last. He scored 27 runs. Else we could have lost the match by 70 or 80 runs. We should not, don't forget this. It's a big hammering because bouncing back won't be easy because Dharmshala is a batting track. There's no doubt about it. South Africa will again enjoy on it. Even Indian batters will enjoy, but can take bounce back. So Anup sir, what's your take? Because India's batting lineup is only the question here. I would say bowlers, no doubt they flopped. It's acceptable the wicket wasn't that great, but 200 runs would have been a chaseable. Another 15-20 runs extra they got batting. So there are many less positives in this match. What do you say?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Yeah, before starting the match, before starting all the recap of the match, I would just like to state one statement. It's quite amusing to see so much hatred Varad sir has for the Indian cricket team. If India wins, he spits with hatred. If India loses, he has an open invitation to bash out everyone with hatred. But saying so, I have few doubts to be clarified. First of all, Sanju Samson's place, as he said, was not in the Indian team. As only before the first match, I had already specified that Surya already in the presser has said that we had given enough chances to Sanju Samson. Now his chances are over. We will try another player. Until he was the original opener before Sanju and Abhishek Sharma were made the openers for Team India. In between matches, Dil was injured. He was not the part. When he came, he reclaimed his opening spot. That was the only change. And now he is not performing. So it's too early to judge that Dil should be a part of Indian team or not. In the next few matches, if he doesn't perform, it might happen that the team selection might take a call that let's not play. Go ahead with Dil, come back with Sanju or Yashashvi, who is waiting in the wings. So that leaves outside the Russia with a vice captaincy can be given to anyone. Before this series as well, Akshar Patel was made the vice captain or Jasprit Bumrah was made the vice captain. So vice captaincy is not that big deal for the Indian cricket team. Saying so, Surya Kumar Yadav, yes, his batting needs to be improved a lot. He needs to be consistent in scoring runs. But saying so, he has lost only sixth match out of 30 odd in the T20I as a tenure as a captain. So ratio of losing is very less for Surya Kumar Yadav. So you can't judge him on the basis of one match at the moment. That today they lost, yes. Today there was so much confusion between his calls taken on the field, calls coming in from the Gautam Gambhir outside the field, Morni Mortal Seni. But today it was a total off day for our bowlers as well. You have to admit that first. None of the bowlers like Jasprit Bumrah, even the world's greatest ODI all format bowler, he too was doing wayward, totally landing full tosses at the end, which gave easy runs and easy success to Donovan Ferreira, for example. And Arshdeep Singh was totally wayward because the same Arshdeep Singh was the one who thought, you remember, Hardik Pandya did score 59. India did made 175, but 175 on the pitch which had due 175 on a pitch which has due would have been possible, would have been easily changeable if not for Arshdeep Singh taking those two crucial wickets in the first power play over. He was crucial in the फर्स्ट मैच वो वन डे अदर ऑफ जाता है किसी का तो उसको ब्लेम करना जरूरी नहीं होता सिमिलरली विद द बैटिंग ऑर्डर यस अक्षर पटेल was sent as number 3. Initial thought was that if India gets a great start, Akshar Patel will go all guns blazing in the power play. But the plan backfired as Dil scored a death, and that's why Akshar Patel has to curb his them in the power play. So as per the momentum and Marto Ensign ball a great delivery to Abhishek Sharma, who was set for big runs today. He had two sixes in 2 overs in the power play, but one ball nipped back into Abhishek Sharma's bat, which got his edge to Quinton de Kock of Marto Jansen. And Akshar Patel had to curb his them because initially it was a plan that Akshar Patel should go all guns blazing in the power play. And that's the reason he was promoted after the fall of Shubman Gill, which was actually wrong because Surya Kumar actually now needs to rethink about his position, stop sacrificing himself. Because we remember ये एशिया कप अगेंस्ट ओमान ऑल्सो उसने तो बैटिंग भी नहीं थी नंबर 11 पे थुक पे रहता था ओमान टीम क्लोज टू डिफीट इन इंडिया दे स्कोर्ड अराउंड 167 in response of India's 189. So Surya Kumar Yadav also needs to think what he actually needs to do about his batting position as he is becoming a flop show in the batting department. Saying so, Hardik Pandya, yes, today he did stitch a 50 runs partnership with Tilak Verma, but he was looking a little bit rusty with the bat. And credit to South African bowlers because Lungi NZD or for that matter Bartman and even Sipamla, they made good use of the slower balls on the wicket because the side dimensions of the ground were very vast. The slower balls were not easily to get in onto the bat, so they understood the dimensions as well, and that's the reason it made it difficult for the Indian batters to bat and smash boundaries just for fun. Like the way Indian bowlers didn't understood the dimension, they were bowling juicy full tosses, which helped even the ball coming onto the bat helped the South African batters as well. Saying so, so for South Africa, Quinton de Kock, he loves playing against India. No one has to tell that. It's what his fifth half century in T20 versus India and 90 runs. He could have scored a century, but a brilliant run out, I would say, from Jitesh Sharma. Presence of mind kept his worth low on 90. But apart from him, none other South African batsman, all those stats, Martram was slow as ever. Now, if you talk about Surya Kumar Yadav, you talk about Shubman Gill, everyone, you should also speak for us about Adam Martram. He is the captain since 2024 World Cup and not a significant contribution from Eden Martram as well for the team. Today also 29 runs he got on the back of two sixes which was hit later in the innings. First few overs he was only playing the anchor role to Quinton de Kock who was hitting sixes. Eden
Yes,
Martram
yes.
was slow as
I
well.
can talk about Aiden, like if you
No, no,
allow.
no. Wait. Let me finish. So, Eden Matram was slow. Baby Devil Bravish, he got start, but he unfortunately was got out on 14. So, India did claw back due to a thorough bowling performance, especially by Varun Chakravarti. Yeah, South African bowlers are just unable to read him Varun Chakravarti, but the juicy full tosses given in the last over, especially the 19th over ball by Arshdeep Singh went haywire, and that's the reason 30 or 16 from Donovan Ferreira. That's the reason South Africa got about 215, near to 215, which easily could have been restricted around 190 to 200 at one point. So Indian bowling was at fault today, and batting, yes, the pressure of scoreboard whether it's on a DV ground or whether it's a big ground or a small ground, always comes onto the opposition. It's not easy to always score at 11 runs per over or 13, 14 runs per over. हर
Yes,
मैच में
yes.
नहीं. So
I get
overall,
your
Indian
emotions. Uh,
no, overall Indian batting really collapsed. Yes, the management Gambhir all needs to think about, but one good thing for Gambhir was like today he played the unchanged team. नहीं तो हमें आदत है थी पहले मैच में अगर एक टीम खेली तो दूसरे मैच में टीम बदल जाती है सो आज तो टीम बदली नहीं ही प्लेड विद द unchanged team so let's see series is drawn 1-1 and let's hope at Dharamshala both the teams will come with renewed confidence and both will be itching to go up 2-1 up in the series. So it makes the series beautifully set up. And that's my take.
Yes, I can understand your emotions, but first thing I would like to clarify to all my viewers, I'm not an Indian hater, but I just dig some really dark, what to say, analysis and everything, because that's really what just happened. So we'll get back to Ayan. We are running short out of time. But Ayan, you just look at the two matches, right? And also the previous Asia Cup and everything. Like the way the team is running and the operating, if you look at, like I'm completely not against stuff like Surya Kumar has lost only 6 matches. Look, Aidan Markram has lost more than that, 16 or 17 matches if you look at since the T20 World Cup 2024 and everything. His performance also is not that much good. Look, Markram has been made captain. I would like to answer another question because Markram has been made captain because there's no senior player or someone who is capable of captaincy. They had to make Markram the captain because he's respected amongst the group and everything. So you have to give that liberty. Even if he doesn't perform, there is Quinton de Kock, there's Stubbs is there. So that's even in Australia he failed. Eden Markram. But I am like everything revolves and gets back to like a magnet if you look at Gautam Gambhir and everything. But do you think like there are some divisions as well? Because see, if you look at Sanju Samson, like there was a statement made by Samson, like Gambhir will back me even if I score 21 ducks. After 21 ducks, I will get drop and everything. Surya also said that at one time you back Sanju Samson and Abhishek Sharma, and then you break them, you bring in Subman Gill, and then you have Samson in the middle order, and then Sky says, like Surya Kumar says, like you're out of the team completely. We are giving chances to Jitesh Sharma. Like there are divisions in the team, I would say, because there has to be a group which is playing, not a group of people. 2 to 3, 2 to 3, 2 to 3. The bowling looks at it, but the batting has a lot of differences if you look at this. I'm not saying on the basis of only two matches. No, no, no. Look at the sequence of things. What is happening in Asia Cup before that, before that. No, 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 no. This team is not united. Surya has won a lot of matches, but not on his own. His performance is also dipped. What's your take on that, Ayan? Just be a little quick.
Yeah. So I don't know whether there is any division or not. I am not a part of the dressing room, so I cannot comment on that.
I am.
But yeah, maybe you are. But the fact of the matter is they're getting the results, and that is what all matters. But yes, they've lost today, which is we need to be constructively criticize them. But let's not go into whether there is something going on and deliberately
Yeah.
losing and everything. Yes, Gautam Gambhir, he is capable of doing anything. But I'll say the only one thing: the reason why we won the one-day series against South Africa, the reason was the two veterans. That's why, because they were controlling the team in the ground. Gautam was not allowed to do his things, do his antics. That's the thing. With T20 things, Gautam can do anything. So that's the thing. I hope better sense prevails on him, and we have a good better sense prevails on him, and there's nothing of this sort that happens. But yeah, I mean, the Asia Cup was Asia Cup again. We won against. I mean, we somehow won it, and then that's that. So the results are there for all to see. Now it's now forget the past. Think about the future. Stay in the present and think about the future and how you can build the team. You cannot think of what you did in Asia Cup or what you did against South Africa in
No, no.
2024 or doesn't matter. So you have to think about the team and what you have. But basically, with a team that has been picked here, that will be only picked. I don't see Shreyas Iyer coming back or anybody coming back. So that is the
Yeah,
harsh reality.
yes, that's a
Yes.
harsh reality because Shreyas Iyer, like you talk about Shreyas Iyer, he is very soon going to be into the auction, not into the auction, he will be the auction table. Punjab Kings, he will represent because Sergey Ponting has decided to stay in Australia for the Ashes broadcast
To
and
do
all these
commentary.
things.
Yeah.
Commentary
To do
duties.
commentary.
Yeah, I think that there might be a communication also between Shreyas and Ponting, that Ponting would have said, let's shortlist these guys, and they will also be in communication and these things. But it feels really bad to see Shreyas Iyer strike rate of more than 170 doesn't get a chance. Tilak Verma is there. Like Shivam Dubey will need to get dropped. But where will Shreyas Iyer play? Like number 7, number 8? No, no, no. Like there is actually Shreyas Iyer, like performance speaks volumes, it is often said. But in Shreyas Iyer case, there's some inter or intra politics we don't know. Stories come out as GG, like Gambhir doesn't like him, or like there's some spat will also happen, verbal spat between the two in KKR. So that's a harsh reality. But let's see what goes ahead in the third match. It's a long series, 5 match series. We have to be optimistic. Like South Africa also need to do a lot of work. Even South Africa said, Markham said during the toss that the players aren't dropped. The rotation policy they have rotated because Notke on one match he was rotated. You never know, Notke might play in Dharmashala. It's going to be a long, long series. It's still three matches. We're also going to play one match in Ahmedabad. You never know, Gill might peek into that match because Ahmedabad is his second home. And yes, by the way, yes, all the three Punjab cricketers they had a very bad day. Arshdeep Singh, Abhishek Sharma, and Shubman Gill. So it's not like where you born, where you played cricket, you will succeed. That's a harsh reality of cricket. So that's it from us. But I would like to just sign off by saying one thing. I can assure you, not 100%, but close to 100% that this Indian cricket team, I don't see them winning T20 World Cup. Still early. The squads aren't yet announced and everything. But the way today they played, no, again, I think I'm coming to thrice this time. Intent was questionable. I'm telling you, something is really, really wrong. I can see the dark, what is behind the doors going on. I hope I'm completely wrong, but I am very well no, I'm completely right this time. So let's see what happens. Indian cricket team, they will bounce back. I want to see 2-all so that we can have a fifth match, a very exciting one. So thank you, Ayush. I think Ayush is reading a book there, and Harsha is enjoying it very well. And Anup sir, you can shift the pace to Dharamshala. You can enjoy for a day or two in Mullanpur. It's a very good place, and I am also Ayan is in Kolkata, and so we are in different places of India. Still, we do the video, and we'll continue to do the video. And also, News Investment is also going on. That coverage is there on the Go World Wide website. We are covering that also. A very good series on cards. So let's see how it goes ahead. This T20 International Series is a stepping stone. Even for South Africa, it's very important to win this, and they will get a huge preparation time by playing SA20 League. No doubt, conditions will be different in South Africa and other, but they will be equipped to the T20 format. So South Africa, it's like even Markram said that we want to make sure everyone is fit and everything because SA20 League is owned by IPL franchises. So you have to make sure IPL franchise will be also keeping an eye, like with players not getting injured. It's complicated. That's how world cricket now all become IPL, international cricket, all is merged. Not a good sign, but what to do? Thank you, everyone. Bye.